Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Carla. And yeah, but hold on, Shabazz. I need to find you in order to do that. Shabazz, turn on your camera and I'll make you a co-host. I meant to do it before. I just need to find you. I can't find you now. Open up your camera and I'll do it in 1 second. Done. You can close now. Okay, this is Carla from the Learn English by Speaking English show. I am here on a new day, a new time, and this will be going forward. And let's see how many people we get to the show. I think this will be a better time for everyone. The show will be Monday and Wednesday. It's the only way I can do it at 9 p.m. Pakistan time and 11 a.m. New York time. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited about the change. I'm excited to have new people here. Farah was part of my conference that happened earlier this week on Sunday and Monday. By the way, the kids show will also be at 9 p.m. Pakistan time on Sundays. This is Farah's friend, Solomon Latif. And let me just go through some of the reasons we do this. And I haven't even introduced myself. I am Carla, and I have been hosting the show for over 4 years now. So, really, 4 years and 4 months. And we have a lot of fun on it. It's a chance for everyone to come speak in English. Make your mistakes, please, because that's why you're here. You learn by making mistakes. If you're afraid to make a mistake, you don't learn anything. You also learn by speaking, because you'll be speaking here. But part of this is also for you to be listening. And we did a whole thing on the conference about listening and using our ears as well as our mouths. We all can speak. We all love to speak. We do it so very, very well. And Zoom manager, if Abadakar does not put on his camera within the next 10 seconds by your count, please remove him. That's against the rules of this show. But back to listening. We learn when we listen. We can only speak what we do, what we know. We can only learn when we begin listening. And that goes for everyone and everyone at any time. Having said that, I want to remind you, because I have new people here, that there are a few very simple rules for this show. And one of the rules is everyone should be smiling. So if you're not smiling, I'm going to put a new rule in. You'll be kicked out. The reason I say that is when you smile, there are two glands right under your eyes. And you are activating those glands. And those glands send a message to your brain to say, hey, time to relax, time to have fun. And every cell in your body begins to relax and to feel more comfortable. So when you put it on your smile, you're helping yourself relax. Many people who come to the show are here for the first time and have never, ever, ever been on camera. And they're like, what? What do I do about, yes, Zoom manager? Any age can come on during the week. Um, when you come on camera, you're really nervous and you're going to talk to an American speaker, and I don't want to make any mistakes. But making mistakes is a part of life, it's how we learn. So get used to it. Who cares? The only mistake that I really correct is if you call me a man or call me a he, I'll tell you that I'm a lady. Please use she. But any other mistake, you're coming here to get that experience of being on camera. And I am so excited to have you guys here. No, so you're going to put on your camera, you're going to put on your smile, you're going to relax, and we will remove people who are coming without camera. Um, Trust me, that's one rule that I won't play around with unless you're a lady. The ladies I know in Pakistan cannot always come without with their camera. Number two, your mics. Your mics are shut until I ask you to speak, because otherwise everyone would be speaking and no one would hear anyone. So the whole idea of this program is to have you speak and have you heard and have you have fun here. So do me a favor, keep your mic shut. I will make sure I will get to as many people as possible to speak. Number three, please come dressed appropriately. Everyone here has a shirt on, they look nice. We can't see underneath your shoulders for the most part, so I really don't care what you're doing there. But when you're on camera, you are representing your country, you're representing yourself. You want to represent yourself in an effective way, a way that people want to hear you. So please remember, put on something nice to wear. And number four, and this is for everyone, unless you have a problem where the doctor has said, hey, please do not sit up. Everyone should be sitting up correctly. Again, it's you are representing your country. I've had a few people who've had real back problems, really needed a chance to to lay down, or they couldn't be here. I don't have a problem with that. I do have a problem when you come and you're just laying down, because this really is a classroom. It may not be conducted like a normal classroom, but it's a classroom where you come and you are learning and you are growing. Now, I do have the time change must have been good because people are pouring in today. I am thrilled to say that. And I'm hoping that everyone is sharing this out to your friends and family with the knowledge that this is a new time, a new day, and a new way of living the learn English by speaking English. So now I have a friend of mine here who was with me on the conference, and I want her to introduce herself and let you know a little about who she is. Her name is Alfira Fayez, and she works for the British Council as a trainer. And I feel very honored that she would want to come to my show. I'm turning the mic to you, and I am going to share out too, just like you guys do it. I am doing it too. So, Afera.
Thank you, Carla. Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody. I am Afera. I live in Islamabad, Pakistan, and I have been working most of my life. I started my career working at a bank, and I switched to teaching, and I loved teaching kids. and adults. And at Berlitz, I was teaching adults like yourself and teenagers as well, and young children how to speak English with confidence. And that's where I met my friend and colleague Suleiman. He's also from Berlitz. And when I left Berlitz, I joined British Council, where I train as expert trainers and teachers how to conduct classes. And I also work for a company and we work with Amazon. That's very little about me. A brief
Well,
introduction about me.
well, tell us a little more. You're very new
I
to here. People want to know. You said you're a trainer. How? What do you train people doing to do?
I mostly train trainers who how to conduct trainings and how to and teachers how to conduct classes, especially teachers in Punjab, where how to conduct interactive activity based classes, how to give out instructions, and some instructions specifically in English, how to incorporate language in the teachings, how to get the children engaged and excited about learning. So we discuss that in trainings, and we do it with fun. So
Wow.
yeah, we do a lot of activities where we have to move around, and even when we are on Zoom or online, we do online activities where we all learn and we enjoy ourselves. So I love doing that because the sharing knowledge is and sharing what I've learned is not only part of my religion and culture, but also it's something I am passionate about. And I agree with what Carla said. We learn when we make mistakes. So keep on making mistakes, whether you're speaking or otherwise, hopefully healthy mistakes. So you learn from them and you grow and you mature with it. So speak with confidence and don't be shy away thinking that you may make mistakes, because it's all okay to make mistakes. We all have been there. So and I hope to hear everybody's views and share their expressions as well. So looking forward to that.
Well, talking about mistakes, I made some mistakes in opening the show. Have you made a mistake today at all? Even
I
a silly one like forgetting to make your bed.
I actually, at work where I'm working, I was supposed to inform a team in US about a project which I was supposed to do on Monday, and I couldn't. I was not feeling well, so I didn't work, and because of that, that project got a little delayed. So, but we are going to take care of it, and so the takeaway point from here is to make sure you get things done on time and so that nothing gets delayed. But we are human and we learn and we grow from there. So that's, I would say that was my mistake for this week.
Right. And we make mistakes often. And that's
We
what
do.
is so very important for everyone to recognize that
Absolutely.
mistakes are a part of our lives.
Absolutely.
And if we don't make a mistake, we're not learning. So
Absolutely.
when people come here, I really recommend make your mistakes. And sometimes we'll glide over it. And sometimes we'll say,
Absolutely.
well, I'm not a man. What should you be calling me? But those that's really the biggest mistake we deal with here.
Mm,
And it's helping people feel more comfortable.
absolutely.
And with that, Solomon, you're very I think that's you. And you know Farah, so while I am sharing out, I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself and you can have a conversation with Farah and I will join in.
Oh, that's great.
Trust me, I'm not
Hello, everybody.
anywhere.
Yeah, hello everybody. This is Sullivan. Thank you very much, Carla, for giving me this opportunity. So just a quick introduction about myself. So I've been teaching English for 8 years. If you look at my education, I was supposed to become a chartered accountant, but no, that just did not happen. Biggest mistake, maybe. So I grew into it, and I've become a language trainer now. I'm an English language instructor or a communication trainer. I work at Arbysoft as a full-time employee, and I train my people over there in helping them to improve their communication skills when they're dealing with their clients. So this is what I do. I think that's pretty much about myself. So we are to have a conversation, right, Afara?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I
excellent.
would
So, hmm,
I would just like to add in a little fun fact about Suleiman. His light is dim, but when people actually meet him in person, they do not believe he is from Pakistan.
yeah, you're always after me. Okay. So,
so,
so yeah.
so
So
he
we're
has to
talking
deal
about,
with people. He has to deal with people doing that.
yeah.
And if you have to share a mistake that you did this week, what would it be?
Hmm. Yeah. So I've been
This
thinking.
week, excuse me, today.
Yeah.
Today, okay.
Already made some mistakes today. Let's go one day at a time. The
Okay.
importance is for people to realize that we all make mistakes, no matter how old we are or what we've been doing in our lives. We make mistakes at every turn of our life. We
Absolutely.
wonder, you know, I made that mistake. Oh my God, it's so horrible. No, it's just what was meant to happen in that moment. Okay, Solomon and
Yes, what was your make
Yeah.
mistake that you made today?
Yeah. Well, I can't think of one today.
I
I
could.
don't.
I could.
Okay. Please go ahead. So technically, I didn't learn anything. I didn't make a mistake. I didn't learn anything. So that was pretty bad. So I think I should start making more mistakes from tomorrow. But I hope I won't get kicked out from my job by making mistakes, of course. So yeah, Afero.
Yeah, I'd say if I wouldn't call it a mistake, but I think I laugh too much and at times a lot laugh out loud. I consider it a good thing on my part, but I realize people might not take it as such.
Yeah, but
People
that exactly
smiling all
isn't
the
a
time.
mistake, isn't it?
No,
oh,
It isn't.
that's not a mistake
Hmm.
at all, Farah. The
It's
more
a
you
good thing.
laugh, the more you can make mistakes, the more you can learn. So if you
yes.
say I made a mistake by laughing too much, not with
In
me.
a serious meeting, in a serious meeting.
Hmm.
Still, at a serious meeting, when you make a mistake of laughing, you're bringing more joy into the conversation and it makes
Yes,
it more fun. So
I hope so.
never,
I hope they
never,
all thought that.
don't even care. Everything you do in every moment is what is expected to be happening. And those
True,
moments are
true.
extremely important. So laugh,
Absolutely.
have fun, because if you're not having fun, your work isn't of any value anyway. And my nose is itchy. Okay, both of you, and then we'll move on to Imran. I haven't seen you in a while. We're going to figure out why in a moment. Okay. Do you have anything else to offer, Solomon?
Yes, I believe, so as I've already said, that mistakes, it's very important. If you don't make mistakes, you can't learn a language specifically. And then it's all about enjoying yourselves, right? If you won't enjoy learning, you won't learn much. You won't be entertained. So I am an entertainer, not a trainer. So that's the thing about me.
And being an entertainer it's not really being an entertainer. You're finding that joy in teaching. And when you find that joy in teaching, what happens is you teach even more and you teach even more
Exactly.
effectively. I taught,
Absolutely.
yeah, I taught special ed for many, many, many years, more than I want to admit. And I always got into trouble with principals because I wanted my kids to have fun. And
Yeah.
it wasn't, you don't have fun, you're not learning. And I had the principal say, you're having no much fun. And I would say, too bad. But
It's similar. The case is absolutely similar. So you see, I always introduce myself as a trainer, as an entertainer, and not a trainer. Right in the orientation, first day, I'm an entertainer. Don't call me a trainer, right? And my team lead is after me now. Please call yourself a trainer, not an entertainer. It's so bad. You're giving a bad impression. But I say like I can't help it. I'm so
no,
sorry.
not at all. And I see there's a lot of people in the audience. And guys, it's the same way to come. But if you write to me in Urdu or another language, I can't answer you because I don't know what you're saying. So keep your comments in English and please share it out. Share this out to everyone. I'm putting all the directions in now in the chat. I forgot to do it. New time, new place, and Carla's definitely getting herself together. Okay, so you two, we have Imran, who's an old friend of mine and at the show very often. And he hasn't been here for a while. I'm not sure why. What's been going on, Imran?
Yes, there is no problem. Everything is okay right now. And from now, I will able to join every session of your. And 2 days back, I just already heard the second English literacy conference, and the whole conference I listened carefully, and I able to learn so many things from there.
Well, what is something you learned?
Yeah, something. You have to start your speaking. Don't be panic or don't be frightened about your mistake. Ali Raja Khan from Pakistan, who shared his story that when I go for first speech in front of many people, I was so confident, but when I on stage I was just shaking, and gradually by doing this, right now he's like master of speaking. And yeah, we have to practice speaking, and gradually we'll able to overcome our mistake, our fear, or so many things.
Okay, what is something else you learned from the conference? Actually, I should have my friend Afira asking these questions because she was a part of the conference.
What was
Could you repeat for me the question that you asked?
Go ahead, Imran.
What was besides Ali Raza Khan? What is something where you learned most from the conference?
Yeah, the different. So I learned so many things, like Anish Daya, who shared the story Gajruka or something like that, and the entertainment way how we can learn something new with enjoyment.
Did you enjoy the puppet show?
Yeah, obviously.
Can I add?
Yeah, come on.
So the best thing I like. So I also want to bring ventriloquism into teaching, and this is one thing that I got from that show that yes, I can also do it. If he can do it, I can do it. That's one thing I learned. So yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you like most about it, Nash? Besides the puppet, what did you gain?
I don't listen his speech so much, and I think I have to follow this, and from him, I can learn so many things because his teaching style quite nice. And
What did you think about Cynthia saying that you have to listen from your heart? So, what is your opinion on that?
yes, obviously, there is two learning way. I already learned from Carla ma'am and from so many one. There's you have to you just speak what you know, and you can deliver your thoughts. But whenever you speak someone, whenever you listen someone carefully, then you can learn from them, from their way of thinking, and so many things. So we have to listen others. Yeah, we can learn so many things by listening carefully others.
True, very true.
Okay.
What about the toolkit?
Oh yes, the toolkit. If you had one tool for effective communication, what would your tool be?
Hmm.
Sorry, I don't get
Uh,
your.
Mr. Mr. Anish's presentation talked about tools of communication, and he discussed different tools. If you had to choose one, which would be yours?
Yes, having fun.
Oh yes, that is a must. That is a must.
Can I add
Yes.
something to help him understand? He may not understand what you mean by the toolkit. Can you explain that? I think Solomon brought it up first.
Suleiman, how about you explaining?
Yeah. So I think it was Anish who gave this presentation, and he came up with a few tools that would help you in learning better. Um, but unfortunately, I can't remember the tools myself now. So sorry.
But that's
That's one mistake.
okay. And that's also a misunderstanding from Reed. What do we mean when we say toolkit? I, I don't need a hammer to learn how to speak English.
Yes.
What are the tools that we need in order to do this effectively?
I
Does
think
that
for
go on?
anything that you want to do, for example, if you're writing, the tools that you need are a piece of paper and pencil. If you're baking, if you're cooking or baking, the tools that you need are, let's say, utensils, spoons, spatulas. And when you're speaking, the tools that you need are the basic ones are your ears and your mouth. But other than that, open heart, uh, and having fun, what Mr. Iman said, and using different techniques to learn and grow.
Well,
So,
Farah, I'd look at it from a different angle. So if you want to learn a language, you have to be first a good listener. That's tool
yes.
number one. Two, you
Hmm.
need to practice. Tool number two. Three, you have to be very, very patient. Tool number three.
Yes.
That three I could come up with.
And you're forgetting, we need to have the four tool that it's okay to make mistakes.
Oh yes,
Yes.
mistakes.
And that's the most important tool.
Absolutely.
Because if we don't use that tool, we're not going to get anywhere. People are asking for the link. This is the same thing that we've been doing for over a year. Go to GiggleFest University and click on Go Live with Carla. and you get here right away. It's not a problem. I am not going to send out the direct link. That is how you get the link for the show. And that goes for everyone who comes. I'm the only one who comes from the quote link. And having said that, Imran, we're going to move on to our next guest, okay? Thank you so very much for coming today. But you still didn't tell me, where have you been? You haven't been here for a long time. Is this a better time for you? Imran, you need to open up your mic and tell me, is this a better time for you to come to the show?
Yes, it's a perfect time, but if it would be at Pakistan time 10 p.m., then it will be more better, but it's perfect.
No, that I can't do.
Okay.
Sorry
Okay.
about that.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll manage my time to join with you so that I can listen all of the audience, and I really love to learn by listening others' speech, and yeah, I hope I'm able to learn so many things.
Well, I'm so glad you came today, but I still want to keep it to an hour, so I want to move on now. And
Yes, sure. Yes, sure.
thank you for coming. Syed,
Yes.
here. Imran, I'm moving on. I'm going to mute you. Okay, Syed Bakir Mohammed, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, Carla, and everybody in the meeting. I'm Saeed Bakir Mohammadi.
Okay, so can you tell us where you live so we know something about you?
I'm from Afghanistan, Ghazni province, and now I'm in Iran.
Okay, and what are you doing in Iran? I know you're a student, but what made you move to Iran?
Yeah, the situation of knowledge wasn't very good in Afghanistan, and I recently came in Iran, and I work in a factory. We make string.
You're working? Don't you go to school?
No, I do not go to school now.
How old are you, Syed?
19. I'm 19.
Okay, but you're not going to school at this point, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you like the work you do, Syed?
Hello.
Not very much.
Why don't, okay, are you planning on going back for more education?
Yes, until New Year I'm gonna work, and after that one I'm gonna learn English and take the TOEFL. I'm gonna learn something in a foreign country.
Okay, what do you want to learn in a foreign country?
Yeah, I'm gonna learn business and something related to that.
Okay, what kind of business do you want to do?
I do not know exactly.
Okay, you said you want to go into business. Why business? There's so much you could be doing. There are different businesses. You could be selling clothes, you could be selling books, you could be doing some type of copywriting for the internet. What is it that you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna sell books.
What kind of books are you going to sell?
Yeah, books related to business and confidence and like those things.
So you want to do something on self-help. Do you read a lot of books, Syed?
I studied some books, but not a lot.
Okay, what is your favorite book?
My favorite book is the Del Carnegie speaking book.
What is the name of the book?
Yeah, I studied that in Persian.
Say it again.
Persian, my real language is Persian, and
Okay,
it's about
tell me about the book.
it is about speaking, how to speak.
Okay, tell me one of your favorite parts about the book.
My favorite part about the book is controlling stress.
How do you control success? Your stress. You're right, it's a very important thing to talk about.
One of them is breathing, how to breathe correctly.
Okay, can you show us how to breathe correctly or explain that to us?
Yeah, we should breathe with, we should, how can I say it? Yeah, if I show you practically, is it okay?
I want you to tell me about it. Because you can show me how to breathe, but no one's going to understand that. How do you breathe correctly? Maybe Solomon can help me with this.
I can try. By the way, are you talking about how to stop worrying and start living, or how to win friends and influence people? They're these two books, right? They're current. Which book are you talking about? There are two books, right? He has a lot of other books, but are you talking about how to stop worrying and start living?
I guess Suleiman is asking you name of the book. I guess he knows the author. He has probably read the book, so he's asking you yeah. So he's asking you the title of the book, I guess.
Yeah, it is an English book, but
how do you say it in Persian?
That one.
How do you say it in Persian? How do you say it in Persian? Maybe we could, come to the title of the book in English.
کتاب جعب ابزار سخنرانی.
Right. I guess right. Maybe you are talking about how to stop worrying and start living, because that is the book where he talks about deep breathing, like you.
Yes.
Does it go like that? No.
It does, right? Doesn't it? Say this is how it goes, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, why don't we all try? Breathe in. Hold it, and then let go.
Yeah.
Can I make an idea? Give an idea? Let's all take a deep breath in.
Yeah.
Just breathe into the count I give you. 1, 2, 3. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, and let go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How do you feel after you've taken this deep breath in?
Absolutely amazing.
I want to know what Syed has to say. How do you feel now that you took this deep breath in?
I feel with no worry.
Did it clear out your mind?
Yes.
That's the importance of breathing. Breathing allows your mind to clear out. So when you are feeling stressed or feeling upset, taking a deep breath in, holding it, and letting it out, and doing it 2 or 3 times, which I didn't do with you, you'll find that you begin to relax. And when you relax, can you learn? Is it easier to learn?
Yay, it is.
Did you get a little nervous when we were asking you all those questions about the name of the book?
I didn't get. Can you repeat, please?
Very good. I'm so glad you said that. You told us you did not understand. Yay, that's great. When we asked you to tell us the title of the book, did it make you nervous?
I didn't get, Carl.
Okay, did you feel scared to tell us the title of the book?
No. I don't know the English title of that, but in Persian, it is about, we say Sukhandroni.
Right, and it's kind of scary if you don't understand the language, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were scared too, or I was, because I don't know Persian. Luckily, I had Farah and Solomon to help me, mainly Solomon at that moment. But that's what we do here. We are learning. We all make mistakes. So when you get nervous, there's 2 things that we went over today very clearly. One, we talked about smiling because that helps. But 2, if we take a deep breath when we get nervous, it'll help us relax a little. What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
You're right. I'm so glad you came. Can I move on to the next person?
Yeah. Can I ask a question, Carla?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have an English teacher here, also Samin, and you have some experiences. I'm gonna ask, how can I take TOEFL?
What was say that again, please?
How can I take TOEFL?
Did you understand the question?
I think
Yes,
he
sorry.
I think he's asking about TOEFL, right?
TOEFL,
The test,
TOEFL. He'd like
TOEFL
to.
test.
Yeah.
Oh, the test. Okay.
The test.
You guys can talk more than I can on it. But this show will help him because he'll become confident speaking. And when he learns to be confident speaking, reading and writing are going to just fall into place.
Speaking and listening as well. Listening as well.
Right. Thank you. Did you understand what I told you?
Yeah.
Syed?
Yes.
So if you learn to listen and you come here and you speak, everything's going to fall into place.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What do you agree, Afira and Solomon?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the
Once you,
cycle goes like that. Yeah. So sorry,
yes,
go
it's
ahead.
a
Go ahead,
cycle.
Afera.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is. They are interrelated. You listen first, like Suleiman mentioned earlier. You listen, and then you start speaking because you learn from listening. And when you start speaking, you start expressing. Then you write it, and you express it in words. Also, when you start reading, that you already are doing, then you can start writing as well. How about I just a suggestion? You're reading that book in Persian. Do keep a version of it in original English so you can relate the chapters and understand it in English as well.
I also suggest that he listens to it if there's an audio version in English. And as he's listening to it in English, maybe follow along in Persian. The one thing you need to understand, or we all need to understand, when we are learning a language, it's not an easy thing. But we begin when we were babies, we learned our language first by speaking. Mommy would speak to you, you would speak to mommy, daddy, whoever was around. And then when you were maybe 5 or 6, you began reading. But the first thing you did was speak. Then you learned to read. And then when you're 8 or 9, you learn to write. So don't expect that you can do it all in one day. You have the harder parts already done. You just need the practice speaking.
May I add to what you just said?
Sure. And then
So
we're
so yeah. So when you're a kid, yes, you start by speaking, but the very first element is listening. What you listen, you speak. So that's why your mommy goes on, say mommy. And then you got to start saying mommy, right? So it starts by listening. Whatever you listen, you speak. And then whatever you speak, you read. And whatever you read, you write. This is how it goes. Every time. Any language in the world goes the same way. Doesn't change at all.
And one other point that's very important, but we don't think about it often enough, is that even if we are listening and speaking and getting all that together, the most important thing is the practice. So this show isn't 7 days a week, but everyone here can become your Facebook friend. And maybe you can speak 5 minutes to everyone a day, not to everyone, to one person a day. And as you speak more and more in English to people, then you're going to be able to speak more and more too. So find people every day you can speak to in English, and it'll help you. And please, everyone, do not ask me to speak with you in English every day. I can't do it. But there are other people who can. Does that help you, Syed?
Yeah, yeah. I'm very happy I joined this meeting.
I'm happy you did too, but there's 3 more people I need to say hello to, and we have less than 7 minutes. So we're going to be going over, but I really want to keep it as close to an hour as possible. Thank you, Syed. Come back, okay? Okay, I'm muting you. Okay, Abu Bakr Sadiq,
Yes,
introduce yourself, please.
thank you, Carla ma'am, for giving me something to say. I am from Bangladesh, my capital Dhaka, and I am joined here from Mr. Imran Talukdar. he all time pursued me to join here. And when I get something learned from him, I think that I should join this platform, and I guess that it is the right way to learn English. And if I joined here, I get and I obtain much knowledge from our participants, and there have many participants in here. So I very excited. I was very excited to join here, and that the reason I in here I joined today, and I am the uh, newcomer in here,
Okay, where did you say you live in Bangladesh?
Bangladesh. I am come from Bangladesh, Dhaka
You
capital city.
okay? What do you do in Dhaka?
Now I am go through in my IELTS course,
Are you a
and
student? Are you a student in Bangladesh?
basically right now not in I am not a student. Recently I have got finished my study, and right now I go through. I want to go through. I want to go abroad, and so that so I joined the IELTS course
Whoa,
and
whoa, whoa,
this
whoa.
class.
I'm going to stop you because you're not answering my question. You have been telling us this, but I need you to answer the question. We need to stop the show in 10 minutes at most. I asked
Okay,
you, no, stop talking. I have to be very direct with you. We do not have much time. Are you a student? Are you working in Bangladesh?
right now I am a student.
Okay. What are you studying?
I'm study to taking about IELTS course.
No, that's not. What are you studying in school? What is your line of study? I
Don't
know you
understand.
want to take IELTS, but are you studying science? Are you studying to be a
Oh,
doctor?
okay, I got it.
Are
I
you
got it, ma'am. I study in arts faculty.
art?
Art,
What's
What kind of arts do you do?
the sociology, social science.
That's not art, that's physical science.
Yes,
What are you studying? Are you studying archaeology? Are you studying sociology?
I'm studying sociology.
Really, very nice. Do you plan to be a teacher of sociology? What do you want to do with sociology? Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be, what do you want to do?
Uh, in future, I want to be a teacher by
You want to
taking.
be a teacher. Do you want to teach little kids or do you want to teach college kids? Do you want to teach little kids or do you want to teach kids in college or in the university?
Yes, I got it. I want to teach college.
Very
College.
good. Very good. So you want to
Thank
go
you.
to another country to study sociology, correct?
Yes.
Very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
Now, unfortunately, we have 2 more people to speak to. So I need to move forward. But you can come back to the show next week or possibly Friday if I do a show. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome.
Okay. Actually, I may need either Farah or Solomon because Tayab has had some difficulty understanding English, and we may need to do some translation. And we only have about 5 minutes with him. So,
Carla,
hi, introduce yourself, Tayab.
yes. Carla, my name is Tayyab Hussain from Pakistan. I live in city Multan city. I teach in IELTS classes. I joined the IELTS classes for 1 month. My preparation is a very good. My 4 modules: listening, reading, speaking, writing is very good. My preparation is very good, Carla. Carla, you are the speaking. I am very understand.
Okay. Farah, do you want to try speaking with him, please?
Yes.
So, Mr. Tayyab, what are you taking IELTS for? What do you want to do?
I want to UK abroad country. Yes.
Why do you want to go to UK? Do you want
Yeah.
to work there?
No. I am studying in the UK.
What do you want to? Okay.
Yes.
What do you want to study in UK?
Study in UK chemistry science subject.
So you're going to UK for masters or bachelors in
Master
chemistry?
master program. 18-year education, 16-year education, equal to
Have
the
you? Wow. Have you done something in chemistry in bachelors?
Yes. Yes. Okay. 2019 sessions my complete.
Okay.
My
So
session.
you like chemistry?
Yes.
If you could share some chemical formula that's your favorite.
Chemical formula. Water is a easy formula. H2O, oxygen, O2,
Whoa,
N2O.
whoa, whoa. No, you are not speaking in English. You need to speak in English.
Yes, Carla.
Or I'm going to stop you now. We only have about 2 minutes. This show is for English, not for Urdu.
Yes.
And you know that you have been here several times.
Yes.
So if you can tell us in English, that's fine, but not in Urdu.
Yes, Carla.
Sorry, I had to come on strong, but he knows this. You want to try again and see if you can ask him a simpler question?
Okay.
Farah?
I'm not really well versed in chemistry. Okay, so when being in
Let's
UK,
ask a simpler question.
Okay.
Why do you like chemistry?
Okay, that's a very good question.
Very simple. You're new. You're learning. It's okay. Why do you like chemistry?
I childhood like a science subject as a chemistry as my favorite subject.
Do me a favor, speak a little slower. I cannot understand you.
Yeah, Carla, I childhood is my favorite subject in the science subject. The science subject is the most. I am most interested in a science subject. Science subject is all the pictures or chemical formula and all the chemistry वगैरह and physics etc. I like that.
Very good.
Chemistry is my favorite subject. I like chemistry, few compounds and energy and etc.
Very good. You told us that in English. Did you understand what he said, Farah? Maybe repeat it to him so he understands.
Mr. Tayyib said since childhood he liked science, and in science he really liked chemistry because it's a compounds and chemicals and formulas. So he's really interested in, I guess, the whole chemistry and mixing them together.
Yes, yes, yes.
Very good. Thank had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very well. Very good, Tayyab. You
Yes.
need to remember when you are speaking in a different language, you need to speak slower. The sounds are different. And because the sounds are different, someone from another language may not understand you. It's very normal. So if you don't understand someone, you say speak slower.
Yes.
And if we don't understand you, we're going to tell you that too. Okay?
Yes, Carla.
Okay. Can I move on? Because we really do need to end the show very soon. Can I move on? I guess so.
Yes. Carla.
Okay. And Uzer Kandim, tell me, first of all, please introduce yourself. You need to open up your mic, and we're not going to bring anyone else in today's Zoom manager because we're ending the show after this person. Uzair, please introduce yourself. We cannot hear you.
My name is Uzair from class 9th and country Pakistan. Or Tayyib Hussain, my question, your favorite subject is chemistry and
Whoa. First of all, that's not what I asked you to do. I need you to introduce yourself. You're from class 9 and you're from Karachi. Where did you find out about the show? Do you want to try a Farah or Solomon? I think he's having trouble understanding me.
Suleiman, how about you?
Yeah. So how did you come to know about the show? Where did you get to know of the show? Online? Facebook?
I think he's scared.
Oh, no problem at all. So, what class are you in?
It's okay to be a little nervous the first time. Can you laugh with me? Take a moment and laugh with me, please.
That's scary.
You got scared. We're not going to allow anyone else in today. The show is ending now, and I think I scared him away, or his internet is poor. I don't know which. He disappeared again.
Maybe it's his internet.
Yeah. Do you want to try Solomon? And I am going to end the show after this.
Great. So would you like to introduce yourself? Introduce yourself. My name is. Yeah. Okay. I do believe that he's having some problems with his internet. It's lagging, maybe.
Okay, sorry about. Yeah, I think it's an internet issue. He did say he was in grade 9, and if he can hear me, he will hear that the show on Sunday is for people for 20 years old or younger, and it would be really great if he joined us on Sunday. And we will again speak in English on Sunday with people who are 20 years old and younger, not 28. Having said that, we've been here for over an hour and it's been a good show. I want to thank everyone who came. We will be back possibly Friday, but definitely on Sunday for the people who are 20 years old and younger. Except I may let Afira come back on Sunday, and she's older than 20. And with that, we are going to wave goodbye, and we will be back on Sunday, maybe Friday. There's a good possibility. Can everyone wave goodbye? Bye. And we are.
Bye.
I'm having a little.
Bye, everybody.